Picture this. World War II ends and suddenly the United States and the Soviet Union are the new global heavyweights. They don't trust each other, and instead of fighting, they start a Cold War, a battle of brains, not brawn. The ultimate prize? Space. Both sides look up and think, let's be the first to conquer the final frontier. It's not just about bragging rights, it's about proving which system, democracy or communism, is better. The space race becomes a global showdown with the whole world watching. Each side scrambles to send something, anything, into space first. It's a cosmic competition and the stakes couldn't be higher. Teams are assembled, blueprints drawn, and dreams of rockets fill the air. The excitement is electric, and the challenge is enormous. Imagine telling your parents you're building a rocket to the moon. They'd laugh. But these superpowers are dead serious. This is the start of the space race, wild, ambitious, and a little bit crazy. Two rivals, one goal, reach the stars before the other. The countdown has begun. The world holds its breath. Buckle up. This is going to be one wild ride. To win the space race, you need rocket geniuses, and Germany had the best. As World War II ended, both the US and USSR raced to snatch up German scientists and rocket tech. America's Operation Paperclip brought Wernher von Braun and his team to the US. The Soviets grabbed their own batch, led by the mysterious Sergei Korolev. Two secret teams, both powered by German know-how, began building rockets in a high-stakes rivalry. It was like rival robotics clubs with unlimited budgets. Both sides tested, failed, and learned, sometimes with spectacular explosions. The real space race was quietly underway, fueled by brains, ambition, and a dash of espionage. The competition was on, even if the world didn't know it yet. For years, both sides tinkered in secret, but in 1957, the Soviets shocked the world. They launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. It was a metal ball with antennas, orbiting Earth and going beep, beep, beep. That simple sound sent America into a panic. Suddenly, the Soviets were winning, and Americans feared they were falling behind. The Sputnik crisis gripped the nation. The U.S. rushed to launch its own satellite, but the first attempt, Vanguard, ended in a fiery flop. Newspapers called it Flopnik. Embarrassed but motivated, America got serious. Congress created NASA, pouring money into science and education. The space race was now a full-blown national obsession. Failure stung, but it sparked a new determination. The world watched as the rivalry heated up. The Soviets had the lead, but the Americans were just getting started. The race to space was officially on. Every beat from Sputnik was a challenge. The stakes had never been higher. Next question. Can anything alive survive space? The Soviets sent up tough Moscow street dogs. Laika became the first animal to orbit Earth, though she never came home. The Americans trained monkeys and chimps. Ham the chimp even pulled levers in space and returned a hero. These animal missions proved life could survive the journey. Then the Soviets struck again. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human in orbit. He circled Earth for 108 minutes and became a global superstar. America scrambled to catch up, sending Alan Shepard on a brief suborbital flight weeks later. The Mercury 7 astronauts became instant celebrities. The space race was now about human courage, not just machines. Each mission raised the stakes. The rivalry was personal. The world watched, amazed and anxious. With the Soviets racking up firsts, America needed a bold move. President Kennedy delivered, "We choose to go to the moon." It was a wild, almost impossible goal. NASA had barely sent a man to space, but the challenge united the country. NASA launched Project Gemini to practice spacewalks and docking, crucial skills for a lunar mission. Astronauts spent days in cramped capsules pushing the limits. Meanwhile, the Soviets had early successes but struggled behind the scenes. Their chief designer, Korolev, died and their moon rockets kept failing. The tide was turning. The moon became the finish line. America poured everything into making it happen. The space race was now a marathon, not a sprint. The world watched as the dream of reaching the moon became real. The stakes were higher than ever. The countdown to history had begun. By the late 1960s, NASA's Apollo program was all in. The Saturn V rocket, taller than a 36-story building, was built to reach the moon. Tragedy struck with the Apollo 1 fire, but NASA pushed forward, making safety a priority. Apollo 8 orbited the moon, giving humanity its first view of Earth from afar. Then came Apollo 11, Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins. On July 20th, 1969, Armstrong and Aldrin landed on the moon after a nail-biting descent. That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. They planted the flag, collected rocks, and made history. Collins orbited above, alone but vital to the mission. The world cheered. Kennedy's dare was met. America had won the space race. The impossible became reality. The moon was no longer out of reach. Humanity had arrived. America planted the flag, but the space race changed the world for everyone. The Soviets never made it to the moon, but they pioneered space stations and new technology. The competition sparked inventions we use every day: GPS, memory foam, cordless tools, and more. But the biggest change was perspective. For the first time, we saw Earth as one fragile, beautiful planet. The blue marble photo inspired the environmental movement and a sense of global unity. Astronauts and cosmonauts realized there are no borders from space. The space race proved humanity can achieve the impossible. Today, former rivals work together on the International Space Station. The rivalry became a partnership. The real legacy? Dreaming big, working together, and reaching for the stars. Next time you look at the moon, remember the journey it took to get there. Stay curious. Who knows what we'll discover next?